Princess Charlotte's rising role in the British monarchy is becoming an increasingly significant topic of discussion among royal watchers and the public alike. As the second child of Prince William and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, she holds a unique position within the royal family. Despite being only 9 years old, Charlotte has already demonstrated a remarkable ability to engage with the public, carry herself with poise during official engagements, and embody the values of the monarchy. Unlike previous generations, where younger royals often remained in the background during their early years, Charlotte has been given a more visible role, appearing at major royal events alongside her parents and older brother, Prince George. Charlotte's personality and confidence have distinguished her from a young age. She has been seen correcting her older brother's posture at royal events, guiding her younger brother, Prince Louis, through official ceremonies, and even displaying a natural ease when interacting with the public. Her presence at Queen Elizabeth II's funeral in 2022 was particularly telling, dressed in black and wearing a small diamond horseshoe brooch, in tribute to her great-grandmother. She carried herself with dignity beyond her years. This moment solidified her growing importance within the monarchy, as she represented the younger generation of royals during one of the most historic events in recent memory. One of Charlotte's most remarkable qualities is her ability to blend the discipline expected of a royal with a natural charm that endears her to the public. She is often compared to her late grandmother, Princess Diana, for her warmth and relatability. Unlike the reserved nature of some past royal children, Charlotte appears comfortable in the spotlight, waving confidently to crowds and interacting with those around her. Her ease with public attention suggests that she is already being groomed for a more significant future role within the royal institution. Given that Prince William and Catherine have taken a modern approach to parenting, balancing royal responsibilities with a relatively normal upbringing, Charlotte is benefiting from a careful and deliberate preparation for her future. The British monarchy has undergone significant transformations in recent years, and Charlotte's role reflects this evolution. With King Charles III's reign marking a period of transition, there is a growing focus on ensuring that the next generation of royals is well equipped to take on their duties. Charlotte, being fourth in line to the throne, may not be expected to rule, but her position as a senior royal is cemented. If Prince George ascends to the throne in the future, Charlotte could play a vital role similar to Princess Anne's by offering steadfast support to her brother, while maintaining a portfolio of her own royal engagements and patronages. Charlotte's education is also a crucial aspect of her development. She currently attends Lambrook School, an institution known for its focus on both academics and extracurricular activities. Her curriculum includes subjects such as foreign languages, history, and public speaking, all of which will be invaluable in her future role. Reports indicate that she is already fluent in Spanish, an impressive skill that will serve her well in international diplomacy and engagements. The emphasis on a well-rounded education ensures that she is prepared for the complex world of royal duties while maintaining a connection to the broader global community. Public perception of Charlotte has been overwhelmingly positive. Her behavior at public events, from the Platinum Jubilee celebrations to Christmas services at Sandringham, has reinforced her image as a composed and engaging young royal. She has demonstrated a willingness to embrace tradition, while also bringing a youthful energy that the monarchy needs in an era where public support is more crucial than ever. As the royal family navigates modern challenges, including shifting attitudes toward the institution, Charlotte represents a bridge between tradition and contemporary expectations. While it is still too early to predict Charlotte's exact role in the future, her trajectory suggests that she will play an increasingly important part in shaping the monarchy. With a strong family foundation, a natural charisma, and early exposure to royal life, she is positioned to become one of the most influential royals of her generation. As she grows older, her responsibilities will expand, and her ability to connect with the public will become even more essential. The world is watching as this young princess steps confidently into her role, marking the beginning of what could be a defining era for the British royal family. Princess Anne's decision to pass down her title to Princess Charlotte has sparked widespread interest and speculation. As the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II, and one of the most dedicated working royals, Princess Anne has long been respected for her no-nonsense approach to duty. Unlike many other members of the royal family, Anne has consistently prioritized service over personal recognition, often taking on engagements without the grandeur that surrounds more senior royals. Her decision to entrust Charlotte with a prestigious title reflects not only a personal choice but also a broader shift in the monarchy's approach to succession and responsibilities. Throughout her life, Princess Anne has been a trailblazer within the royal family. She was the first British royal to compete in the Olympics, earning her a reputation as a fiercely independent and capable figure. She declined royal titles for her children, Peter Phillips and Zara Tyndall, allowing them to live relatively private lives outside the constraints of royal duty. This pragmatic attitude has defined Anne's career, making her one of the most respected and hardest-working members of the monarchy. However, her latest decision to pass on a title suggests a shift in her thinking, one that recognizes the need to invest in the next generation of royals. Choice of Princess Charlotte as the recipient of this honor is particularly significant. Traditionally, titles are either inherited by male members of the family or bestowed upon those who have reached a certain level of experience within the monarchy. Charlotte, at just 9 years old, represents a break from these conventions. By selecting her, Princess Anne is making a statement about the future of the royal family, one that embraces female leadership and acknowledges the young princess's potential. It is a decision that also aligns with Anne's own experiences. As a royal who was once second in line to the throne but was later pushed down by the birth of her younger brothers, Anne understands the complexities of royal hierarchy better than most. Her decision to pass a title to Charlotte may be her way of ensuring that the young princess is given the recognition and responsibilities that Anne herself was often denied. Speculation abounds regarding the motivations behind Anne's choice. Some believe it is a strategic move to strengthen Charlotte's role in the royal family, particularly as discussions continue about the future of the monarchy under King Charles III. With the king's health reportedly a concern, the royal family is likely considering long-term stability. By giving Charlotte a more prominent role at a young age, Anne may be helping to solidify her status as a key player in the monarchy's future. Others see the decision as a personal gesture and acknowledgement of Charlotte's natural poise and charisma, qualities that Anne herself has exhibited throughout her life. The significance of this title transfer extends beyond Charlotte and Anne. It signals a shift in the royal family's approach to preparing its younger members for duty. In the past, younger royals were often shielded from responsibility until they reached adulthood. However, in an age where public scrutiny is relentless, the monarchy is adapting by gradually integrating the next generation into its workings. Charlotte's increasing presence at royal events and her developing public image suggest that she is being groomed for a substantial role in the future. Anne's decision to bestow a title upon her could be part of this broader strategy, ensuring that she is not just a supporting figure, but a prominent member of the royal household. As with any major royal decision, there are also questions about how this will be received by the wider royal family. While King Charles III has focused on streamlining the monarchy, reducing the number of working royals, Anne's decision to elevate Charlotte suggests that the younger generation may need to take on more responsibilities sooner than expected. This move could be seen as a way of ensuring that the monarchy remains relevant and resilient in the years to come. It also raises the question of whether Charlotte's younger brother, Prince Louis, will eventually be given a similar honor, or if Charlotte is being positioned for a unique role. The public reaction to this decision has been largely positive. Many view it as a testament to Princess Anne's forward-thinking approach and her recognition of Charlotte's potential. It also reinforces the growing appreciation for female leadership within the royal family. Anne, who has often been regarded as one of the most competent royals, passing a title to Charlotte sends a powerful message about continuity and the importance of strong female figures in the monarchy. Ultimately, this decision is about more than just a title. It is about shaping the future of the British royal family. With a blend of experience, tradition, and a willingness to adapt, Princess Anne's choice could be a defining moment in how the monarchy evolves in the coming decades. Charlotte, under the guidance of her family, and with the backing of one of the most respected royals, is being given a platform that could shape her into one of the monarchy's most influential figures. The world will be watching closely to see how this young princess grows into the role that has been so carefully entrusted to her. The British royal family has undergone profound changes in recent years, reflecting shifts in public expectations, global politics, and internal family dynamics. Once defined by rigid traditions and an almost untouchable status, the monarchy has had to adapt to an era where transparency, relatability, and modern values hold greater importance than ever before. This transformation has been particularly evident following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, whose 7-decade reign was characterized by stability and adherence to protocol. With King Charles III now on the throne, the monarchy faces both unprecedented challenges and opportunities to redefine its role in the 21st century. One of the most notable changes in the royal family is the shift toward a more streamlined and efficient institution. King Charles has long advocated for a slimmed-down monarchy, focusing on a smaller number of senior working royals who actively represent the crown. This has meant reducing the number of extended family members who receive public funding and perform official duties. While this move aims to modernize the monarchy and make it more sustainable, it has also sparked debates about whether fewer working royals can effectively maintain the vast number of engagements and patronage and patience that have historically defined the institution. The generational shift within the family has also played a crucial role in shaping its future. Prince William and Catherine, the Prince and Princess of Wales, have increasingly become the public face of the monarchy, embodying a more relatable and modern approach to royal life. Unlike previous generations, they have emphasized raising their children Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis in a way that balances royal duties with a grounded upbringing. This approach reflects a broader change in the monarchy's image, presenting it as more in touch with everyday life while still upholding centuries-old traditions. At the same time, Prince Harry's departure from royal life has added another layer to this evolving landscape. His decision, along with Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, to step back from official duties and relocate to the United States marked one of the most significant royal exits in modern history. This move not only reshaped public perceptions of the monarchy, but also underscored the pressures and constraints placed upon its younger members. Their departure raised important questions about the institution's ability to balance duty with personal freedom, as well as the mental and emotional toll that comes with royal life. The changing roles of women in the monarchy have also been a key factor in its evolution. Traditionally, royal women were expected to play supporting roles, focusing on charitable work, family responsibilities, and ceremonial duties. However, figures like Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Anne, and now Catherine and Charlotte have challenged these expectations. Princess Anne has long been one of the hardest-working members of the royal family, setting an example of dedication and resilience. Catherine, as the future queen consort, has redefined the role through her hands-on approach to parenting, mental health advocacy, and her increasing involvement in state affairs. Charlotte, growing up in this new era, is being positioned as a young royal who will continue this trajectory, further integrating female leadership into the monarchy's future. Public perception of the monarchy has also shifted dramatically. While the royal family still commands significant attention and loyalty, there is an undeniable generational divide in how people view the institution. Older generations who grew up with Queen Elizabeth's reign largely see the monarchy as a symbol of continuity and tradition. Younger generations, however, are more likely to question its relevance in a modern democracy. Issues such as financial transparency, colonial history, and the family's response to social movements have all played a role in reshaping the monarchy's image. The challenge for King Charles and the younger royals will be to navigate these perceptions while maintaining the institution's place in British society. Another crucial factor in the monarchy's transformation is the international landscape. The British royal family is not just a national institution, it plays a global role, particularly in the Commonwealth. However, in recent years, several Commonwealth nations have begun reconsidering their ties to the British monarchy. Countries like Barbados have already removed the British sovereign as head of state, and others, including Australia and Jamaica, are openly debating the future of their constitutional monarchy status. This presents a challenge for the royal family, as it must redefine its role on the global stage while respecting the autonomy of these nations. The ongoing health concerns surrounding King Charles III have further highlighted the need for a stable and prepared younger generation of royals. With speculation about his ability to sustain the demands of kingship in the long term, there is increasing focus on Prince William's future as the next king. His leadership, along with the roles of his children, will be instrumental in shaping the monarchy's evolution. While Prince George is the direct heir, Charlotte's growing prominence suggests that she, too, will play a significant role in maintaining the monarchy's presence and relevance. Despite these challenges, the British royal family remains one of the most enduring institutions in the world. Its ability to adapt, while maintaining the mystique and tradition that define it, has ensured its survival through centuries of political and social change. The coming years will be crucial in determining how well the monarchy continues this balancing act. Whether through embracing modern values, refining its public image, or adjusting its internal structure, the royal family is in the midst of a transformation that will define its future for generations to come. The history of royal succession in Britain is a tale of ambition, conflict, and the evolution of monarchy over centuries. Unlike today's structured line of succession, where the heir to the throne is predetermined by birth and modern legal frameworks, the past was marked by fierce rivalries, political intrigue, and even bloodshed. From the Norman conquest to the present day, the process of passing the crown has shaped not only the monarchy, but also the very foundation of British governance. Succession in medieval England was often a volatile affair. When William the Conqueror seized the English throne in 1066, he set a precedent for future rulers' power was not simply inherited, it had to be secured. Upon his death, his lands were divided between his sons, leading to conflicts that would define the Plantagenet dynasty. This set the stage for centuries of disputes over the rightful heir, particularly during times when the reigning monarch left no clear successor. One of the most infamous examples was the Monarchy, 1135 to 1153, a civil war between Empress Matilda and her cousin Stephen of Blois, which plunged England into chaos. This period underscored the dangers of an unsettled succession and the importance of securing a legitimate heir. The Wars of the Roses, 1455 to 1487, provided another dramatic example of contested succession. The houses of Lancaster and York, both descendants of Edward III, waged a decades-long struggle for the throne, resulting in battles, betrayals, and shifting allegiances among the nobility. The eventual victory of Henry Tudor at the Battle of Bosworth in 1485 marked the end of the conflict and the beginning of the Tudor dynasty. Henry VII's marriage to Elizabeth of York symbolically united the warring factions, reinforcing the idea that a stable line of succession was essential for national peace. However, stability was far from guaranteed, especially under Henry VIII. His desperate pursuit of a male heir led to England's break with the Catholic Church and the establishment of the Church of England. His 6 marriages and shifting succession plans created further uncertainty. The succession crisis that followed saw England briefly ruled by Lady Jane Grey, before Mary I, Henry's Catholic daughter, seized power. The instability of this period highlighted the vulnerability of the monarchy when succession was disputed. By the 17th century, the concept of divine right, the belief that monarchs ruled by the will of God, clashed with political realities. The execution of Charles I in 1649 during the English Civil War was a turning point, proving that royal authority was no longer absolute. The monarchy was temporarily abolished under Oliver Cromwell's rule, but the eventual restoration of Charles II in 1660 reaffirmed the importance of clear hereditary succession. Still, tensions remained, culminating in the Glorious Revolution of 1688. When James II was deposed in favor of his Protestant daughter, Mary II, and her husband, William III. This event reshaped the monarchy by establishing constitutional principles that limited royal power and solidified parliamentary authority over succession. The Act of Settlement of 1701 further refined succession laws, ensuring that only Protestant heirs could inherit the throne. This excluded many potential Catholic claimants and reinforced the monarchy's alignment with the Church of England. As Britain expanded into a global empire, the need for stability in succession became even more crucial. The reign of Queen Victoria, 1837 to 1901, exemplified the monarchy's growing continuity, as her vast number of descendants ensured a secure line of inheritance. The 20th century brought further adaptations. Edward VIII's abdication in 1936 to Mary Wallace Simpson, an American divorcee, shocked the nation and tested the monarchy's resilience. His younger brother George VI reluctantly assumed the throne, leading to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Her 7 decades of rule cemented the idea that continuity and duty were paramount in royal succession. By the time Charles III ascended the throne in 2022, the system had evolved into a stable and predictable framework, ensuring the monarchy's survival in an era of democracy and modern governance. Looking back at history, it is evident that royal succession has never been a simple process. The British monarchy has been shaped by moments of turbulence, legal reforms, and societal shifts. While today's succession laws provide clarity, the legacy of past struggles serves as a reminder of the enduring complexities of royal inheritance. As the monarchy continues to evolve, its historical roots remain deeply embedded in a tradition that has survived the test of time. The health of King Charles III has become a subject of growing concern, raising questions about the stability and future of the British monarchy. As the oldest monarch to ascend the throne, his reign was always expected to be one of transition, but recent reports of his cancer diagnosis have intensified discussions about succession and the monarchy's long-term direction. The weight of royal duty, combined with the physical demands of state functions, international diplomacy, and public engagements, poses significant challenges for a king who must balance his personal well-being with the expectations of his role. For decades, Charles had been preparing to assume the throne, but the uncertainty surrounding his health now places additional responsibility on the next generation. Prince William, as the direct heir, has taken on a greater share of royal duties, signaling a gradual shift in leadership. His increasing presence at major state events suggests a monarchy already adjusting to future changes, ensuring continuity despite concerns about the king's ability to fulfill long-term commitments. Beyond internal family matters, the king's health has also influenced public perception of the monarchy. With declining approval among younger generations and debates over the institution's relevance, Charles faces the challenge of maintaining stability while preparing for the inevitable transition to William's reign. His condition has not only reshaped the short-term dynamics of the royal family, but also accelerated conversations about the monarchy's adaptation in a modern world. As the nation watches closely, the careful management of this delicate period will determine the monarchy's resilience in the years to come. Princess Charlotte has quickly emerged as a symbol of modern royalty, embodying both tradition and the evolving expectations placed upon the British royal family. From a young age, she has displayed a natural confidence and charm that set her apart, making her one of the most closely watched young royals. Unlike past generations, Charlotte is growing up in a time when monarchy is expected to be more accessible, relatable, and attuned to the concerns of the public. Her upbringing reflects this shift, balancing royal duty with a childhood that feels more grounded and less constrained by rigid protocol. Charlotte's public appearances have already demonstrated her ability to navigate both the formal and personal aspects of royal life. Whether attending major state events, such as Queen Elizabeth II's funeral, or participating in public celebrations like the Platinum Jubilee, she carries herself with a poise that belies her young age. She represents a new kind of royal one who is both well-versed in tradition yet adaptable to modern expectations. Her ability to connect with people, combined with her strong family support, suggests she will play a key role in shaping the monarchy's future. As the world moves further into the digital age, where transparency and relatability define public figures, Charlotte stands as an example of how the monarchy is evolving. She is being raised in an environment that values education, cultural awareness, and public service, qualities that will be essential in the years ahead. While it remains to be seen what official role she will take on as she grows older, there is little doubt that Charlotte represents a new chapter for the British royal family, one where history and modernity coexist, in a way that keeps the institution relevant in the 21st century.